Sure. Yeah. Actually, this is something that we were doing in Turkey most of the time. I remember while I was in Turkey, we are fasting for 30 days, right? Ramadan is 30 days. So almost 20 days or 25 days, we were with some people, either at your home or somewhere else that you are invited. So it's kind of a tradition. So when I came to the United States about 7 years ago, I didn't give up that tradition. So most of the time, I always invited my colleagues to my home. Even I remember at the first Ramadan in Los Angeles that I had 15 visitors. Throughout the 30 days, I had 15 visitors at my home. My wife was very friendly, generous to cook that much. But this year, we are expecting another baby. So the homemade ones, I actually, I don't know why, but my wife didn't cook it. So you get another person who will cook it. So basically, this is kind of tradition to celebrate this together. And there is no distinguishing. So it very fits with the diversity. So I'm glad that even we have a department for diversity in here, and we have a vice president as well. So I first contacted her actually, trying to know what we are doing in Ramadan, and they said they are doing this organization for the next year, and I didn't want to wait for 1 year, and I said, how do I do this and for myself? And then he referred to my director. I talked to Mark, and actually I have a special thanks to him that he supported from the beginning. So he's one of the sponsors for this event, and then Ken Little, our director, also supported the idea. Thank you so much. And also our Turkish friends here, Zekai Acar. He is the director of executive dining on 15th floor. That he serves dinner to our executives upstairs. And also, Seth, everybody is hired recently, then they know him because he set up all the computers. And other than that, Sahara restaurant was, generous enough to provide this food to us. So other than that, this is kind of good. I prepared some presentation, but my laptop is in my car anyway. There were some speeches over there that, there were some interesting things. Actually, the Turkish Cultural Center, where is Ömer Fark? Yeah, he also supported this event too. And actually, they gave me the idea as well because for last 3 years, they are doing this diversity event in New York City. The 3 years ago, they first made this big event like this with 1,000 people in, which hotel is that?
One North Astoria.
Yes, and Hillary Clinton, came to that event for 2 times, and this year actually our Vice President, Desiree Densit, came to that event. That was one of the friendship Ramadan friendship dinner basically. So it's kind of coming different cultures, different cities, different people coming together, and so even in Turkey. You see, in one iftar dinner, Bartolomos, for example, the patriarch of the Orthodox Church, which is the center is in Istanbul. So he came to iftar, and on the other side, there is someone from synagogue. We call it Haham, but is it Haham? I don't know what's the leader of Jewish. So they are coming together. So it's kind of interesting diversity things going on. More recently, even I don't know whether you heard of it, but so many religious leaders coming together, even, so this kind of event basically inspired me doing this. So thank you so much for coming. You spared your time. And
Thank you for all the great food and drink and conversation.
Jay, do you mind saying a little bit about Ramadan, the tradition, and for us
fasting,
maybe?
Right? Maybe you wonder what fasting.
It's just about fasting.
Yeah, actually, fasting is one of the interesting things. So Ramadan is 30 days. Some people, when we say we fast for 30 days, they are getting exactly for 30 days. it's not 30 days, we are not drinking or eating, it's just during night we are allowed to eat, it's just 30 times we are fasting, but it's the month of fasting basically, that's the meaning of it. And fasting, you know, as you might heard of, I guess there are some traditions in Hindus or Jewish or Christians as well, but for Muslims it's longer, like 30 days. So Ramadan comes from that basically. Yeah. It's a month, in the Islamic calendar it's a month.
And at the end of the month, you have a celebration?
Right, actually Ramadan the month Ramadan is ended already. Now we are in Ramadan holiday. Afterwards, now it's 3 days. So this is the second day, and it's ending tomorrow, basically. Yep.
Cool, thanks.